Hello, beautiful souls, and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded anything. I wanted to, I needed to take some time to heal and things like that. For those of you new to my channel, I just had a baby in November, so I took off 2 months of work, and then I'm just now getting back to work and getting into the flow of things again, okay? A lot has happened. A lot of things collectively and globally has changed, okay? One thing I have to say is, they said the end of the world was going to be in 2012, and then there was that huge conjunction in 2020. At the end, December 21st, 2020, there was a conjunction. But what people fail to realize is how synchronistic the last year's December 21st, 2021 is, right? So you have 1 2 2 1 2 0 2 1. The 0, of course, is null and void. So all of those 1 2 1 2 1 2, right, which is automatically a portal. Just like this year 2022 is an angel number, because the 0 it's not a number. It doesn't add or equal to anything. So if you think about the numbers 1 and 2, 1 plus 1 equals 2, right? Which is creation, which is the merging from the third to the fifth dimension, all right? So yeah, like I said, a lot of things have happened globally. I'm sure a lot of you who are on your way to ascension are experiencing lots and lots of ascension symptoms, okay? And that also plays a part into this being the shadow season of the year, okay, which is the winter. The sun isn't out as much. A lot of people have seasonal depression and things of that nature, which you are a lot more likely and prone to psychic attacks. So now is the time to get in the bath, do your spiritual baths, okay? Work on your chakras, all right? Even if it's 5 minutes a day, because you want to make sure that the frequency that you're holding in the shadow season of the year holds a certain frequency, because it's going to then determine the frequency that you have in the light aspect part of the year, which is the summer. So that's another thing that we're going to talk about. But this video today, I just wanted to start off with that little intro. Like, I'm sure a lot of you are experiencing a lot of the same things that I know I am. Those of you who are light workers, star seeds, okay, keepers of the light, all right? This video is going to be a video about how to clear karmic debt, okay? Along with clearing ancestral agreements. I want to give you guys some tips and tools, things that I've done, and literally an actual incantation and practice that you can do. These are going to be two separate practices that you can do that I myself have done, okay? And I would prefer that you do them around the new moon or the full moon of the month, because that is the time when the lunar cycle is the most potent, and you can use the potency of the moon to help manifest the practice, okay? So clearing karmic debt, you will need, these are some things that you will need. And for those of you who aren't new to my channel, you know that I sell alchemy kits, and I will leave the description in the description box below, because I think that it's very necessary to have certain things for your practices to make it more potent. So let's get into this. So for a clearing karmic debt ritual, you will need Ancestor Money, 14 pieces of it to be exact. I'm just looking down at my notes that I took, okay? So the reason for 14 is for 7 generations forward, 7 generations back. You're going to light a white candle. If you only have a tea light candle, or an already used white candle, I prefer it to be a candle that has never been used before. That way, the intention is fresh and clean and new energy. But a tea light candle will work, or a small taper candle. They have taper candles at the Dollar Tree, so you can get it for really cheap, okay? Yeah, let it burn all the way down. And then you can use whatever type of incense you may have, preferably like a myrrh or some type of like protection type of incense. So you can do sandalwood, dragon's blood, frankincense and myrrh is really good. But if all you have on hand is something that isn't what I just listed, that's perfectly fine too. I don't want this to be something that you have to spend too much money in order to do, okay? It's all about your intention. And make sure that when you're doing this, you cover your crown chakra, okay? Let's see, what else did I write down? And then before you do any of this, the first thing is you need to cleanse your physical vessel. So I would highly recommend, like I said, I do make alchemy kits, but if you aren't able to purchase one or you can't afford it, I would highly recommend making a sea salt scrub with no scents, no nothing. So just sea salt and whatever type of oil that you may have. I personally use coconut oil, grapeseed oil, almond oil as a carrier oil, almond oil, and sunflower oil, okay? And then extra virgin oil as well. Just depends on what I have on hand. And make your own sea salt scrub. Cleanse your physical vessel because you want to be intentional about this. You are essentially clearing out energetic ties, things that your ancestors and your lineage went through and didn't get to clear out before their passing. So I would, make sure that you cleanse yourself physically and spiritually, okay? And as you're washing yourself in the shower and you're getting everything off of you, watch it go down the drain and imagine everything that has come from past lives to this lifetime, anything that you feel has been holding you back. Imagine that rinsing off of you, okay? So make sure that you do that before performing this ritual, okay? Okay. So let's see. I would also highly recommend that while you're doing this, you put on some type of ancestor, clearing karmic debt. Align the music that you play during this with what your intention is. So a clearing karmic debt music, and they have it, okay, on YouTube. All right, and here's the incantation. I will grab a pen and pencil at this point in the video. You can pause it real quick and go run and get that, okay? But definitely write this down, okay? All right, and I want you to say this 3 times. And I would also recommend you performing this outside. That way there isn't anything in your home that has any type of energy on it to cling to what you're doing. And you want to make sure that when you're doing this, you cannot be interrupted and that you are fully focused and aware of your surroundings and what is going on. So I would preferably prefer that you do it outside. So this is what you're going to say 3 times. I forgive anyone I think has harmed me in this and any lifetimes, anywhere, on any dimension. I forgive all debts and erase all karma. I choose true light for myself and all of myself, as above, so below, for the highest good of all. As I do will, so mote it be. And after saying this is when you burn the ancestor money that I suggested that you burn, okay? I have ancestor alchemy kits. If you're unable to get that, you can always get Ancestor Money on Amazon, or you can even go to the Dollar Tree and they have the little fake cash registers in the kids section. They have the little fake, they have the little fake cash register things with the money in it and stuff. You can use that, okay, as a representation. But you want to make sure, because a lot of physical, tangible, financial debt is a big thing that's carrying over into generations and generations, okay? So the next one is clearing ancestral agreements. So for this one, you are going to light and need a yellow candle. Again, you can get it at the Dollar Tree, okay? If you have that color, perfect. If not, you can use a white one, because white can always substitute and replace any color that you need, okay? And you can dress it with chamomile or calendula or some type of yellow herb, okay? You can even put gold glitter on it and anoint it that way. And even for the other ritual, I didn't say this, but you should already know, if you're into the spiritual community and practices in that nature, to cleanse everything that you're using. Smoke cleanse it, and you can anoint your candle with an oil that you like, okay? An oil that may align with the intention that you're putting out, okay? So back to this one, you can dress it with calendula or gold glitter, okay? Choose whatever incense you were called to at that given time. I want you guys to focus on your intuition, your inner compass, and just following it, not questioning it, just doing it, okay? Our mind gets in the way of so much, so I just want you to act and be guided, okay? So you give ancestors, those known and unknown who have your best interests at heart, a glass of white wine or water, okay? And then you're going to put it on your altar. If you have an ancestor altar, and I believe I have a video, I will link it in the description box below, about how to make an ancestor altar, okay? If you don't have an altar yet, you can just set out a cup of water or white wine or alcohol and say, those ancestors known and unknown, I give this to you as an offering to be able to channel and harness your energy while doing this practice, okay? Thank you so much, whatever, okay? Place it somewhere that is cleansed beforehand. I would cleanse the area just to be respectful of the dead, okay? So you're going to give them the offering, and you're going to release ancestral agreements by stating the following. And this is all you need. All you need is an incense and a candle for this one. It doesn't cost that much. It's very cost effective. So, pen and paper again. I now reject any and all vows that I accepted in order to experience the illusion of unconsciousness and separation from source energy. As the light bearer of my genetic lineage, I break those vows for myself and my ancestors. I declare these vows null and void in this incarnation and of all of our incarnations across time, space, parallel realities, parallel universes, alternate realities, alternate universes, planetary systems, all source systems, and all dimensions. I ask for the release of all crystal devices, implants, negative thought forms, limiting emotions, matrices, veils, dark cellular memory, misguided pictures of reality, genetic limitation, and the illusion of death. As above, so below. As I do will, so mote it be, with no harm to none. Amen. This is some of the most powerful workings I believe I have ever done, okay? The power of the tongue is incredibly powerful, okay? I want you to use the power of your tongue and understand how powerful your words are, how powerful your thoughts are, and do not take it lightly, okay? Do not take anything lightly. My highest self, source, my divine relatives called me to do this video for a reason, okay? It is something that needs to happen, and you guys are my soul family, my soul tribe. So if you came across this video today, this is a sign. If you have already been feeling like I need to do ancestor work, I need to go back to my roots and really dig deep on and figure out who I am and where I come from. If a lot of you felt an activation in 2020 of being the chosen one of your family to break the generational curses and things like that, this is just further confirmation. Stop sitting around doing nothing, watching Netflix. You have got to be the change that you wish to see in the world. You have got to be the leader you wish you had. And I say this so much. What does it say on my hat? Beautiful soul. All of you watching this are a beautiful soul. And I have to remind you that you are a soul with a physical body, not a physical body with a soul. Allow your soul to lead your avatar, okay? It is crucial to the ascension process. And also, for those of you, going back to the beginning of the video, and then I'm going to leave you with this. For those of you who are experiencing confusion, anxiety, depression, okay, things of that nature, understand that it is just for a season. Do things to get out of those energies, those frequencies, those vibrations. I know personally for me, being a new mom, you know, I have a 2-year-old, but anytime you have another baby, you're becoming a new version of yourself, a new mom. I have been giving to the point of you know, being depleted. Like, I need to meditate. In the last 2 months, I may have meditated twice because I'm just so consumed in the new baby, and you know, that's fine. I had to ground myself intentionally prior to having him because that needed to be my focal point. But I made it a point to call in the beautiful goddess Yemaya to help assist me with being the best version of a mother that I can. But she also helps me with self-love, healing traumas, which are things that I was already getting to since 2020 and then even before that. But I'm saying this to say that sometimes we get knocked off course, okay? But we have to remember self. This is for my women and just people out there that are givers, okay? You have to fill your own cup up. You can't run on E, right? You can't run on fumes. You have to fill yourself back up because nobody's going to do it for you. And I know it's easier said than done. I know that I've been struggling with ascension symptoms on top of postpartum, things of that nature, things that I am also going to be talking about here on my channel. There's so much I want to do, okay? I've missed you guys so much. I'm like, I've got to get back to YouTube. I've got to get back to my family. I've got to get back to my channel because that, again, I have to keep up the frequency, the vibrational energy of my purpose and what I want to do. And YouTube and this platform is a big part of my purpose and sharing the knowledge, okay? Eventually, I'm trying to build and expand a mystery school. That is my intention. That is one of my intentions and one of my purposes that I've been called to do. You are being called, light workers, star seeds, okay? The chosen ones, the 144,000. The time is now. Things are happening. Those of you who are very sensitive, you need to do things to help deflect negative energy, to help you combat the lower vibrational energies that are around. For me personally, I carry crystals all the time. Like, I need my crystals so bad. Like, my crystals are like my friends. So that's one thing you can do. Carry in every pocket in your jackets, okay? Crystals are very affordable, and it is worth it. And you don't even have to buy crystals. If you're going out into nature and you're drawn to certain rocks, those are just as good, okay? Get out into nature. I know it's cold right now depending on where you are, but yeah, you got to go out into nature. That is another thing that will help you with your sensitivity because there's shifts going on, and these shifts are massive. And I'm speaking to those empaths, okay? Like I said, the highly sensitive ones, all right? We're going to be affected the most because our physical vessel and our nervous system is just wired that way. We're hypersensitive, okay? And we're also going to be talking on my channel about how to heighten your psychic abilities. This is a book I would definitely recommend, The Psychic Empath. Okay, we were just talking about empaths. And look at the author's name, Kimberly Moon. For those of you who don't know, my name is Kimberly, okay? And I love working with the moon. But yes, I would highly recommend getting this book, okay? We can even do, if you guys would like, please leave a comment in the description box below where I go live and I can even read chapters, and we can do like a reading healing circle or something like that. Like, I have so much that I want to do. And another thing that I also do and have written in and stuff is the Happy Empath Workshop. And no, I do not get paid for promoting these books at all. This is just something that I'm doing. So the Happy Empath Workbook, this is something that has helped me a great deal. And no, I haven't finished it, and I get to it when I can. But yeah, so I may even get on here again today and post a video about the chapter that I'm on. But it talks so much empaths and relationships, okay? Energy vampires, everything. So how to maintain healthy relationships as an empath for those of you who struggle with relationships, okay? Because I know I do. We're not understood. We're highly sensitive. So we just have certain things about us that are very different from the rest, okay? So that's all I have for you guys right now in this video. I am so happy to be back. For those of you who watch my readings, Pisces. I will be returning as soon as possible to do a reading. I'm so excited, like I said, to be back. I love all of you guys. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.